another bins haul. But first, say hi to Charlie. Mwah. My big boy. All right. I went to the bins yesterday, and my plan was to be pickier than usual. I didn't want to come home with quite as much as it's shedding season now, Mitchie. I didn't want to come home with a million things because my closet was closed for a full week. And when I close my closet, I don't list for several days before because I don't want to waste all those just-ins. And then I reopened it for a week, but I didn't list anything. I did share and everything. I only made 2 sales because I'm closing it again for another week. So I wanted to go to the bins, but I didn't really want to get a ton of stuff. I have a lot of drafts, a lot of pictures that I did before my business trips because I like to have pictures to edit while I'm there. And I went with my friend, and I did end up, it started out like I wasn't going to have that much. Like in the first couple of hours I had, a small pile of clothes and I think 1 pair of sandals. But then either things got better or my resolve to be a little pickier disappeared. Anyway, I spent $78 and change, and that's actually a lot less, 42 pounds. That's a lot less than I usually get lately. I mean, I don't remember the last time I had under $100. I think my last 2 trips were like $120 and $150. So I kind of accomplished it. I'm going to divide it up between, I'm going to do the shoes and footwear second. I'll film it at the same time, but I'm going to release it second. So I'll keep the videos shorter. As I also have a couple of stories to share. And so I will be wearing the same thing. Who cares? Okay, so apparently thievery is becoming more common at our bins. So the process is our bins are a little too close together to always have your cart with you. So there's a cart parking area. They're all side by side. I've been using 2 carts lately, a working cart and a cart of the things that I've looked over and decided that I'm definitely buying. And since I started doing that, I don't come home with things I didn't mean to buy or, I needed to research. There's no single shoes. And yeah, I'm looking at you, Kardashian collection dress. None of that. So I had my 2 carts and then my friend's cart, and people take a sheet or a blanket, usually from the linen bins, to cover so that people won't see what they have and won't steal. I don't know if you'll remember this, in a previous video, I had caught someone going through my cart, and she stole, I didn't realize till I got home that I was missing a Carhartt beanie, and I know she took something else, but I don't know what it was. I caught her and I said, "Hey, what are you doing? Did you take anything?" And she said, "No." Well, maybe not on that one, but she had done it twice apparently. So then my friend and her son went a little while back, and they had stuff stolen, and I had a pair of Doc Marten sneakers taken another time. I mean, I assume they were taken because I didn't have them when I got home. I guess they could have fallen off the boat, fallen off the truck. Yeah, someone brought them home and said these fell off the truck. That kind of a situation. This time, I had my cart covered with a black leather coat. And I was walking back to my cart, and I'm looking for the cart with the black leather coat because they're all there and it's hard to pick mine out. And I don't see it, but so we're all this way. There was a cart with a couple like right there, and they have a black leather coat, and they don't notice me, and I just kind of pick it up, the belt or the sleeve, to see the buttons, and I'm like, "Did you take this from my cart?" And they're like, "Oh." And I'm like, "And those are my jeans." They said, "Oh, we didn't know. It's our first time here." And then they had a brown bomber jacket next, and before I could say anything about that, I guess they said, "Is this yours too?" I'm like, "No, that's my friend's." And they're like, "Well, we've never been here before." But seriously, how stupid do you have to be to think that you can just shop out of those carts? I mean, unless you just came out of a cave, shopping carts are generally things people have put stuff into because they're purchasing it. It's not like the bins ran out of bin space, so now they use shopping carts as extra shopping places. Really? So anyway, and then when I was packing up the car, I realized I was missing a pair of UGG boots. So I don't know if they took those too, and I just didn't see them because they put them underneath or something, or if someone else took them. But note to self, find a sheet or blanket and cover the carts. I have been known to carry in my IKEA bag thing like boots that I am terrified somebody will steal. But I can't do that with everything. So anyway, I got to be more careful. Let's see what I got. Okay, this is for me. Did you know that pumice stone, you know that ring around your toilet? Pumice stone will clean that. And so I buy it at the Dollar Tree, and it's just the cube or the square, the block. But then I found this. It's the pumice. So it's a pumice. It's shaped pretty much the same way as the one I buy, but it has a handle. I bet that's a lot more expensive than what I pay at the Dollar Tree. So that's for me. These are for me also. They're just cheap water bottles. On my last 2 business trips, I lost a water bottle on both of them. So these are specifically bottles I can lose. I actually just wasn't going to bring one this time, but I do like to have one. So now, and they were super light and obviously new. Apparently you can clean the inside of water bottles with denture cleaner. And I have denture cleaner because I used to wear a bite split, and I would clean them in my denture cleaner, and then the bite split broke and I haven't replaced it. So I have lots of denture cleaner. So I'm going to clean out my old bottles. This is a hoodie, obviously, brand that does not do particularly well, but I still buy it when I find a good deal because I like it. The North Face, Never Stop Exploring. This was not the original thing. It was missing one, so I replaced it. This might actually be a shoelace. I keep a bag of that sort of thing. And it is a size, it's men's extra large. So I don't know, I guess this is a sign of me loosening up on being picky because I know North Face doesn't do particularly well, but I like it. And I have a soft spot for it. I like all that outdoorsy stuff. If it's inexpensive, I'm going to pick it up. This is a brand I'm not familiar with. Bought strictly on style. Pink Desert. Are you familiar with it? But look how cute this is. Baby doll style dress. Black cotton. Kind of a full skirt. Love the granny squares. I love granny squares. Ah, so cute. I don't know if there's a saw. It's lined, so I feel like it's a decent quality. Fully lined. I love it. It's elastic collar, kind of puff sleeve, also elastic. I'm looking again. Oh, here's the tag. So made in China. Oh, size XXL. Oh, I did know that about this one. It's the other dress I don't know what the size is. Lining is 100% rayon. Self 100% cotton. Contrast is acrylic or something. Oh, let's see. We'll put that there. Yeah, this is definitely me loosening up on my pickiness. It's just a Gildan tag, size extra large in a cream color, ivory. It says Sweetwater Fly Shop, Livingston, Montana. Sweetwater Fly Life. No, I don't expect to make a lot on that, but I liked it. This is Scotch and Soda, Maison Scotch, which is House of Scotch. It's not Maison, it's Maison. It's French. And I know that brand used to be something, and it's not so much anymore, but I like this. Purple, embroidered flowers, says wildflower, size small, a traditional sweatshirt too, which I like. I noticed the purple was uneven, so I don't know if that's the way it's supposed to be, or if it's got stains. What do you think? I'm going to spray it with some pre-wash and throw it in the wash. And then I'll just note that it's kind of an uneven purple. But I am almost tempted to keep it. Maison Scotch Wildflower. That is not embroidered, but the flowers are embroidered. I will try to sell it, but I will be the backup. I did get a couple of things for myself besides the pummy and cheap water bottles, but mostly, oh, here's two things I got for myself. All right, I'll show you. I got this t-shirt. It's the Boiling Crab Crew. I am a Cancer, and my mother used to tell me when I was younger that that was the appropriate sign because I was a crab. And I still can be crabby, and sometimes I'm a boiling crab. So I just wanted to get this for myself. Silly, probably. I don't care. I do wear a lot of t-shirts, and then I wear a lot of things like this. These are Hollister, like, jogger pants. I like that it's not elastic, it's a drawstring, and I don't like my jogger pants to be fitted there. In fact, I have a few pair of jogger pants. I just stitch ripped it open and pulled the elastic out so that it was looser instead of fitted. For me, it's just the kind of thing I wear almost every day, and definitely every single day of my business trips, in black only. I picked a Lacoste hoodie on my last bins trip, and here's another one. I can't say I did it because the other one's doing well because I haven't listed anything since my last bins haul, I don't think. I think I have the pictures done, but that's it. It's a lightweight cotton pullover hoodie. It has kangaroo pockets, but it's not sweatshirt. It's a Lacoste size 6, which I don't know what that is. I'll have to look that up. I think the other one I had was a size 7. I didn't really have to look it up because I had previously sold a Lacoste in a size 7, so I just went to that one. Pardon me, I need a sip. Okay. I have made a point of staying away from Christmas stuff because it doesn't sell very well. And then last year I completely forgot to list any new Christmas stuff I had. So it's like, I definitely don't need any. But I do like an ugly Christmas sweater. And I couldn't resist this because it's not so much ugly as it is very nerdy, I would say. Look at that. It's faux. Like it's one piece, but it looks like a sweater vest with the striped turtleneck. I did notice when I got home that there was a small hole, but I stitched it up myself, not in any sort of professional manner. It left a little bump, but I think that's okay. I will, of course, disclose it, but yeah, I would think, I like this. It has, you know, the traditional Christmas foxes and Christmas robots, and it's got stockings and Christmas trees and Santa Claus. How could I resist that? There was a bunch of vintage formal wear in plus size. I picked up 2 of them, both of them dead stock. This is Silhouettes, made in USA, size 20. Red dress, shoulder pads. I think both of the dresses I got are kind of a timeless style. I mean, they're not trendy, but they're not, like, you don't look at it and go, that's, I don't know, maybe you do. I don't know. I don't know what plus size people, you know, it's definitely matronly, I would say. But these bows are adorable. There is extra button bag. There was no price on this, just this color red, size 20. They were all 20 or 22. The next one was on a hanger and covered with a Macy's like plastic garment bag, neither of which I took. The brand is Onyx. This is definitely a timeless style. Onyx, this one's a size 22. They're both full length. I tend not to use the word maxi for formal, but floor length. But I will throw in maxi, I guess. It's got these pretty, they look like barrettes to me. They're rhinestones, sweetheart neckline, an open, like giant keyhole back, sleeveless, and then very classy, classic sheath. I don't know. Straight dress. I think sheath is more fitted. This is not fitted. And it's got a very big slit vent, but not like it's going to show anything it shouldn't. So I think that's beautiful. White House Black Market. Not a great brand, but I thought this was a good piece for the spring summer. It's got some subtle embroidery, tone on tone, beige, cargo pockets, more embroidery in the back with these flat pockets. I would wear this. This one's a size 12 though, so I won't wear it. Free People. I don't do well with Free People. Yeah, I guess I definitely left my picky behind a little bit. It's a sweater, V-neck, exposed seam there, ribbing. Cream color? I don't know. This is so tiny. It's Juicy Couture, size extra small. This was probably a stupid buy, but I couldn't resist it. It's so tiny. Black velour, but look at the back. Look at this bling. Ah! Are you blinded by the bling? Whee! Had to get that. So tiny. Let's see. All right, I only realized that the problem with this after I got it home. It's just a strap for a like a duffel bag, and that's the kind of thing I will pick up, because then sometimes I'll find a duffel bag to sell and it won't have the strap. But the problem is it doesn't have clips on this end, so I'm thinking the duffel bag it belonged to had the clips on the bag, or you would have to add clips. So that is a problem. But I bought it because it is Tumi, and I think it will sell because it's Tumi, even though it's just... So I'm not going to keep this for a duffel bag. I'm going to try and sell it. But does anybody have any idea what the story is with this? The fabric of this is really nice. It's like seatbelt material. So then I thought, well, maybe it straps together like a seatbelt, but it doesn't. And why would it? Because I don't know. So I don't know what the story is with this. I don't have a Tumi duffel bag to check out. Okay. A couple more miscellaneous things. I got a hat. This is Charlie One Horse. So there's two Charlie One Horse companies. One is the hat company, which I think is the original. And the comps on the Charlie One Horse hats are pretty good. And then there's the Charlie One Horse boots, which are made by Lucchese. And I did have a pair of those, and they sold quite well and quite quickly. I was on the fence about this, and then I looked at the comps, and I'm like, I'm going to get it anyway, because it's kind of a weird shape. But there's wire in here, so I'm pretty sure it can be reshapen. And the whole beat up look is part of the whole look. I just need a piece of like hay sticking out of my mouth. Hey! But anyway, it's very light. I wanted to try it because it is a good brand. And it's funny. It's got their little their little logo there. Another hat. This is the Las Vegas Golden Knights. It's at Stations Casinos here, but I'm planning to stitch rip that. I can't get to the back of it, so hopefully I should be able to stitch rip. I've been going crazy with my stitch ripper lately, so it's all oiled up and ready to go. I mean, not that there's anything horrible with it saying Stations Casino. I don't know. Should I just leave it? Should I just leave the Stations Casino? Maybe I'll leave it. These are the jeans that were stolen. I don't know if these were a good buy. BKE Derrick. I found two BKEs, but the Derrick, I guess, are men's, and the comps look good. And then I found a BKE Peyton, which were women's, and the comps didn't look good. This is a bootleg. It's distressed, but not... Like, I don't like the ones that have huge holes with just the threads. I just don't like that look. And I think that look is passe. But nice leg. The size... Oh, let's get little holes there. The size I thought was kind of good. It's a 33 long. We'll see. Bottoms are distressed too. I should be able to sell them at a decent profit. Okay. This is, I've actually never found Maeve before. This is Maeve by Anthropology. So not one of the super old ones. Unfortunately, it's a size 0. But look how cute this dress is. I have always liked contrasting patterns. Though this technically isn't a contrasting pattern as much as a contrasting color of the background. But I like that. I like that. Just an adorable dress. Feels like rayon to me. I just wish it wasn't a 0. I wonder if it feels like it might fit me. Now, things tend to be tight on my tummy area when they're too small. But if it's worn to be a little bit oversized, that will help it, maybe. You think? Can't hurt. This is for me too. It is a size 19, extra large, size 19, but I'm thinking that's kids, and it's just like a Halloween shop thing. Look at that. It's got the skull, and then it's got bats on the sleeves. I love it. I'll try it on, but it looks like it will fit me loosely, which is fine. And I like to, I mean, even though like I go to the office and I maybe see 2 people, I've always tried to like add a little Halloween element, you know, pretty much all through October because it's fun. Oh, that's mine, so that needs to go in a different pile. Wolverine. I looked up Wolverine jackets and the comps were not that great, but I really liked this and I didn't find anything like it. It is a cotton canvas. It's not quite waxed, but it's got that substantial feel like a Carhartt cotton canvas. The inside is, this is soft, like brushed, like a sort of square corduroy. And snap front. I wish this was my size because I would happily be the backup for this. Hood. It is a nice piece. So maybe if I search and search, I might find one like it, but I don't know. This is Pilcrow by Anthropology. That's another one I haven't had a lot of luck with Pilcrow on the letterpress, but this is more current and it'll be a good fall piece. It's a fall color. Not quite, maybe dark pumpkin. The exposed seams are actually sort of ruffles. Size, what is the size? Extra large. Okay, what are these? Athleta. So when I was doing my yard sale, my disappointing community yard sale, there was one sale that had a ton of Athleta. If you were an Athleta wearer, like that would have been perfect for you. But everything was $3 to $5, which was a little steep because Athleta doesn't do that well for me. And none of the pieces really stood out. Like if there was a substantial piece, like a jacket or something that I thought was, wow, that's great, then I would have picked it up. But there wasn't any of that. It was also overwhelming because there was so much Athleta. These I thought were cute. I also don't generally buy like capris anymore because I have never had luck with capris. These have a little ruche. They're a little special. They have a little ruching there. And this is this band, and they have a zip pocket here. Unfortunately, they're an extra large because I thought, maybe I will buy these for myself. Even though I have just recently purged almost all of my capris, but I like these. But anyway, extra large, that's not going to work unless they're juniors. This is an unexpected piece to me it's unexpected, from Columbia. That's why I bought it. It's a medium. It's a sweater. What's a sweat? It's a swacket. Is that what they call them? A swacket, because it's a sweater jacket. Look inside. It's like a plush animal. Silky, like it feels soft. Yep. I thought that was really cute. And I was surprised when I saw that it was Columbia. Like, I'm going to try that. That's a little different. Another, I was on the fence about this. I couldn't find anything because the brand is Olive. And when I looked up Olive, there's all these like Olive and companies, like Olive and Oak and probably more. And then I put Olive dress and olive colored dresses came up. But it is cotton. I feel like this has a lag and luck feel to it. What do you think? It's definitely oversized. I don't even know if it has a size, and it's a large size, but I also think it's not supposed to be fitted, and it's tiered. I like it. There was a tag inside, or there is. There was then, so there probably is now. But it doesn't have the size on it. It just says Olive, established in England, United Kingdom. I liked that. That made it seem oliveclothing.com. Oh, so I can go to their website and maybe get some ideas. And it's 100% cotton, but it says L-0003. So I don't know if that's just the style number or if maybe it's a large 0003. I will do measurements. It has one breast pocket. I will do measurements. It'll be tough because I guess because it is oversized. So the measurements are not necessarily going to align with a particular size, but I would guess looking at it that it's at least an extra large. Oh, I bought this for myself. I don't know why. I don't know, but I liked it. I don't know why Adidas doesn't do better. There were a couple of pair of Adidas, one pair that I picked out and one pair that a man gave me. And I was considering getting them, but I ended up putting them back because I have a pair of Adidas that are a little bit special that I actually bought on auction and had decent comps, and they're just sitting there. So I just thought, no, stay in your lane. I don't do well. I don't know my sneakers and my running shoes. I'm just going to, and they weren't in amazing shape, but they were kind of cool. Anyway, when I brought them to the bin, I found someone that was very happy to take both of them. So this is an Adidas. I just thought the colors were fun. And the spell out and the traditional 3 stripes. It's so sporty. I like to look sporty. Hero pockets. I like this. It's funny because, you know, I'm not really a bright color person very often, but this will go well with my normal black pants. Oh, this is the leather coat that I was talking about. The brand is Avanti. Made in Pakistan, size small. The comps were mixed on this brand. There were some pieces, I think is dependent on the piece. Some of them were kind of low, some of them were quite high. And this being a really nice piece and heavy, so it wasn't cheap. It is a full length leather trench coat. It has the belt. Oh, miracle. And fully lined. Nice buttons. And did I look to see if all the buttons were there? I think all the buttons are there. Oh, it's double-breasted. It's got epaulets. It's beautiful. Look at the back. There's no way I'm not making money on this thing. It weighed exactly 4 pounds because I brought it over and dumped it on the scale earlier in the day because I was curious. It was exactly 4 pounds. So I paid less than $8 for it. Okay. Well, I think we're just about done. Oh, I don't know. I didn't look this up. I just liked it. It's Alaska Last Frontier, 1958. Is that when was that when Alaska was established? Oh, do I sound like a moron right now? I have no idea. But it is reversible, so it just looks like a regular fleece on the inside. I think I feel a hidden hood in there. Yes, there's a hood in there. I like this. I would totally wear this. Is it false advertising? Because I have never been to Alaska. But maybe I will go someday. I'd like to, I think. I probably should have looked this up, but I specifically made a point of not looking it up because I just wanted to buy it. So that is it for the clothes and the, you know, miscellaneous. I am going to stop now. And then I'm going to film the footwear, which will be probably a shorter video. This has been 31 minutes, so definitely time to stop. I thank you for being here, and if you made it to the end, thank you so much. Please consider hitting the thumbs up button, and if you're not a subscriber, you can subscribe and hit the bell notification, so you will hit the bell so you'll be notified whenever I release a video. Thank you, and I hope I'll see you very soon with some shoes and boots.